Chosen ones, where you are. Chosen ones back with another powerful and productive video. Yes, chosen ones. Yes, you know how we do it. Let's do our smiling exercise and then we proceed with the video. 3, 2, 1. Yes, chosen ones, keep on making smiling part of your personality. Keep on planting that beautiful smile on your face. Keep on inflicting your cheeks with some air. And don't forget to keep on making exercising part of your personality. Looking fit, keeping fit, part of your personality as well. Yes, chosen ones, you read the title of this video. You got your mind made up to keep going with God, and enemies are troubled. Lesser gods in your family are worried. Demons, witches, those with negative spirit are worried. Yes, they are mad, all because you got your mind made up to keep on going with God. Oh, yes. It's all because they knew very well that you with God are majority. They know that you and God are majority. And because you got your mind made up and you lifting the load with God, you are definitely an overcomer. You are a winner. You are a victor. You are a success. You are an achiever. You are going to do great exploits in this life. Oh, yes, and that is the reason why the enemy is troubled. Oh, yes, some of you in your family, the lesser gods in your family are like, no, in this family, we don't worship God. In this family, you don't have to declare your stand that you are going with God, that you got your mind made up, not in this family. And that is the problem that you keep having. That is the trouble that you keep facing. Ever since then, you make your mind made up to keep going with God. It was attack after attack, attack after attack, attack after attack. And it's like it's never ending. All because the enemy, the lesser gods in your family, they knew, they are aware that you with God are majority, and you lifting the load with God, greater heights you are going to reach in this life. You see, some of us, the enemies in our family, the lesser gods in our family, yeah, they don't like good things. They don't like successful people in the family. So the moment you make your stand to keep going with God, they will be against you and they will keep fighting you. They will keep coming at you in the day, in the night. They will keep on keeping on coming after you. But I tell you, some of you, the way you got your mind made up, you never ever going to return, no matter what the enemy does, no matter what the devil does. And this is driving them so insane. This is driving them so crazy. This is making them not to know what to even do to you. It's like you have this kind of stubborn faith. This faith that you have is unshakable, it's unbreakable, it's unstoppable. There is nothing they try doing that is breaking you. You are not being broken. You keep going. You keep your head up high. You keep your faith and you keep hoping in God for the best. All because you got your mind made up. I'm telling you, chosen vessel. Yes. And that is why there is this American gospel artist who has this beautiful song that I always love it and cherish it. And it goes like this. I got my mind made up and I won't turn back because I won't see my Jesus someday. I got my mind made up and I won't turn back because I want to see my Jesus someday. I got my mind made up and I won't turn back because I want to see my Jesus someday. I got my mind made up and I won't turn turn back because I want to see my Jesus someday. Goodbye, woe, I stay longer with you. Goodbye, pleasures of sins, I stay longer with you. I made up my mind to go that way the rest of my life. I made up my mind to go that way the rest of my life. I say, born, born, born again. I am born again. Come on. Born, born, born again. I am born again. Oh, we got our mind made up and we won't turn back because we want to see our Jesus someday. We got our mind made up and we won't turn back because we want to see our Jesus someday. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we will sing and shout victory. Oh, when we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we will sing and shout victory. One more time. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we will sing and shout victory. Yes, chosen people, chosen ones under the sound of my voice, as you got your mind made up, stand your ground and keep going. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let the attack stop you. Don't let whatever the enemy does to you stop you. Yes, be unstoppable. And let me tell you, the great heroes in the Bible, like Job, stood his ground. You see, Job got his mind made up and he said, no matter what come may, whether being rich, whether being poor, whatever, being sick, being in good health, it's God that I'm going to go with. He got his mind made up. Read the scripture very well and you will understand that all the people that were mightily used and mightily blessed by the Most High God, they stood their ground. They got their mind made up. Job got his mind made up. In sickness, in good health, in poverty, in riches, in whatever situation, he got his mind made up. That is why he was not moved. That is why the situation on the outside does not dictate his direction, because he know what God has said about him. He is aware. He know that God has spoken it. You see, when God speaks it, when God speaks it, that's it. It is done. It doesn't matter who else is involved. So if you will listen to the voice of God telling you to be a forward looker, to get your mind made up, to keep focusing on him, and indeed you will keep on focusing on God and never allow anything to distract you or get you out of the way of the Lord, I'm telling you, the Most High God is going to reward you in a tremendous way that will beat your imagination. Yes, and the fact that you make your mind up, you are going to be tested, because everything that you declare has to be tested. Your words are going to be tested. Your thought is going to be tested. Your habit is going to be tested. Your actions are going to be tested. Your character is going to be tested. Your destiny will even be tested. Everything that you put your mind to is going to be tested. The moment you have your mind made up that, no, now I am going to focus on positive thought, on positive thinking, on things that I want, you have declared war. You are going to have the battles start in your thought right in there. The moment you come to that realization, more negative thought will keep popping out. But when that happens, you don't have to give up. When that happens, you don't have to delve into negativity. When that happens, you don't have to feed your negativity. If you don't feed your negativity and you starve the negativity, negative thoughts, negative mindset that keeps popping up, I tell you, they are going to die unborn. Oh yes, when you starve it, it will die. It cannot live. It will only leave when you focus on it. Then energy will flow into it. Spirit will flow into it. It will grow. It will expand. It will magnify. But if you starve it, it is going to die. The moment you got your mind made up that from today, you are going to speak positive words. You are going to let your words build. You are going to let your words encourage, your words to lift the faith of other people. You are going to help others to grow, to elevate. I'm telling you, your words are going to be tested. And if you don't take it, you realize that you will be speaking negative words than you used to. It is an attack, right? But you got to make your mind made up and keep asking the Spirit of God to keep on guiding you, directing you, and seeing you through. That is a sure way that you are going to overcome. The moment you have your mind made up that, yeah, from today you are going to take rightful action, positive action that are going to help you become the person God has destined you to become, to have what God has destined you to have, to be who God has destined you to be, I'm telling you, you have declared war. And enemies in your family, lesser gods in your family, demons in your family, witches in your family, in your neighborhood, whatever, they are going to start to fight you. Oh, yes. But you don't have to give in. When you don't focus on what they keep bringing your way, you are starving it. And when you starve it, it will die. Whatever you starve, it will die unborn. Yes, it will never ever materialize, grow, because energy will not affect it. Spirit will not flow into it, and it will not grow. It will die. Yes, the moment you declare that you are going to build rightful habits to get you to where you want to be in life, to elevate you, to help you succeed in life. Oh, somebody, I'm telling you, the enemy is going to make sure he distracts you. Yes, there you realize, you see friends calling you, oh, let's go to this place, oh, let's go to this pub, oh, let's go to this party, oh, let's go to this drinking spot, let's go and escort me here, go and, a whole lot of things. It's a way of distraction. It's a way of distraction. Oh, let me watch some TV small. Oh, let me watch some Netflix. Oh, let me watch this. The moment you make your mind made up that you are going to be reading good books, good religious books, self-development books, books that are going to help you to become your true and authentic self, a better version of yourself, you are going to be distracted. Oh, yes. And it happens to all of us. The moment you make your mind made up that I'm going to hit the gym and exercise, their laziness, sluggishness will enter into you. And you will feel like, let me do it tomorrow. Let me do it next week. Let me do it next month. Let me do it next year. Oh, I don't have the money. If only I have the money. Oh, I don't have time. If only I have time. Yes, all these things are attacked because the enemy know that if you get your good health very well, if you look fit, you are going to be undefeated. You are going to be unstoppable. You are going to have all that God has destined you to have. The enemy doesn't want you to have all these things. So the enemy will not leave you without giving you a fight, without testing you, without coming against you. And the way the enemy is going to come against you is to put laziness spirit inside of you, sluggish spirit inside of you, dullness spirit inside of you, for you to look dull, to be distracted. I'm telling you, before you realize, you'll be eating too much and you become obese. You know way near who you want to be, who God has created you to be. These are the things chosen people we keep going through, right? But I tell you, you need to get your mindset right. You need to really, really get your mind made up and never, ever change. Yes, because if God speaks it, it is done. If God has spoken it, it is done. It's a done deal. All you need to do is to follow the direction of God, and that's it. It's going to be done for you. It's not going to come easy. You'll be tested. Yeah, but you need to stand your ground. Just like Job stood his ground, and he won. Daniel faced the same thing, similar thing. He has the habit of praying 3 times a day. The people plotted against him, conspired against him. Yeah, but he still went on to pray. They were watching him, looking at him, taking notice of him. He said, no, I know what my God has said to me, and I'm not going to leave my God and listen to whatever decree or whatever of man, because I know man will die one day and leave me. But my God is not going to die. My God is forever. My God is the only person that has no beginning and has no end, that is going to be with me forever. And even here after my life, still he is going to be with me. So it is worth it to rely on God. It is worth it to depend on God. It is worth it to submit to God. It is worth it to obey the instruction of God. And indeed, he obeyed the instruction of God, and nothing distracted him. And at the end, he won. God bless him. His God became a state God. Everybody, even the king, has to bow before Daniel God. Yes, I'm telling you, that is the mindset of getting it right. When you get your mind made up, when you get your mindset right, great things and powerful things fall in place for you. Yes, stay blessed and always get your mind made up. Be a forward looker. Don't look back. Despite what you're going through, stand your ground. Sickness, disease, afflictions, limitations, addiction, weaknesses, and whatever will test you. But you need to stand your ground and feed your strength. Feed your focus, not the distractions. Yes, not the distractions. That is the sure way that you will keep winning. Always and all the time, improve your focus, not the distractions. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. I'm out for now. Peace.